Hey, he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Are we rolling?
Oh, look at we're rolling episode number 3, straight up and uncut with your host Isaiah, co-host
J Rent.
Good to be back, man. Good to be back. It's been about a week. We haven't shot for y'all. Haven't shot for each other, to be honest. But I'm glad to be back. I was hoping to shoot a little earlier, but I mean, we're here now. We're here now. J Rent, I haven't talked to you since I'll say Friday. I want to say it was. You left Kingsville on Friday, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how you been, bro? How was that weekend in Kingsville? What'd you do? I saw that you caught a turtle.
I did catch a turtle.
How'd that go down? How'd that transpire?
Well, I was sitting on the toilet, right? I was flipping through my stories as usual, like every normal human being.
Fat.
And I saw turtles in the creek on someone's story that I am not gonna say the name of.
Whose story, bro? Whose story?
I'm not gonna say the story.
Come on,
anyways,
dude. Say, hey, whose story, bro?
The girl that took my virginity.
Fucking love it.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Right, so I saw turtles in the creek. So, I get up, I go to Zach and G, and I tell them, there's turtles in the creek, let's go catch one.
What time is this at?
Oh, I don't know. What time is it, like 1? Nah, I probably woke up at 1, so it was like at 2:33.
God, I woke up at 1 o'clock.
So I get like a big old bucket, and we go, and then, kid's crying, man. Anyways, we go. And I'm like testing the water, right? I didn't think I was gonna have to get in it at first. I thought maybe I was just gonna reach, get the turtle. We see like 4 or 5 turtles in there, dude, all popping their heads.
Mm-hmm.
So I get in the water, right? I jump in. It's like 6-7 feet maybe.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim. Master diver. And I don't catch a turtle, right?
Wow. So you dove in there for nothing in the creek.
I dove in there for nothing. Dirty water. Well, everyone says it's dirty.
Was it worth it though for the video?
No.
No? So you regret it?
No, I don't regret it.
But it wasn't worth it?
Wasn't worth it. So then we're leaving, and Zach sees another turtle in another creek, right? And he's all, last chance, like, let's do it, right? And this whole time, I thought Zach was going to jump in the water, but he says no.
Pussy or no?
Yes. So I jump in there, right? And this water smells like absolute shit. Like, right when I step in there, it's, like, totally different than the first creek. Like, the soil on the bottom was different. Like, I smelled literally shit.
Is this the one you dove in?
No.
The first one's the one you dove in.
The first one was the one I dove in. The second one, like, I said, fuck it, one more time. And it smelled like shit. Like, it was like there was shit in there probably.
So you were in there, though?
Yeah, I was in there. I was deep in there. I was neck deep.
Wow. That's tough. I don't even.
So.
I don't like that I'm sitting next to you right now.
Fast forward 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes.
I'm out, right? I'm dirty as fuck. I'm unsuccessful. So, I go back to the apartment. I shower. And Zach and G already had left to come back to Hebbronville to go eat crawfish with whoever. Uh-huh. And I see a big-ass turtle on the highway. Right? I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, I literally jumped in the creek to try and catch a turtle.
Yeah.
And then when I leave, there's just a big-ass one on the highway. So I pick him up, put him in the back of my car. Right, because he was on the highway, so I had to save him. And then I take him back to the apartment, and I keep him there. I buy him food. He doesn't eat any of it. And then I release him the next day. But that was that.
Wow, it's a very interesting weekend. Wow, can't say too much about my weekend. I just chilled at home, watched YouTube, watched Rogan, learned a lot of stuff about that. But with that long ass story, now we're bringing on somebody that a lot of people know. If you know me, you know him. He's smart, extremely successful athletically. The individual, Zach Trevino.
It's still crying, man. Corbin, please stop crying.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro? J Rent, how's it going?
Doing good, bro. Since the last time I saw you.
Sure. So, what's up, dude?
What's up, bro? Just chilling.
Nervous?
It's your first time you're in front of the camera. You used to be behind the camera.
I'm alright. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Sure you'll be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. You want to get started with something?
Nah, you kick it off.
All right. So, first thing I want to ask about is just, this won't be a interview type thing. We'll kick off into certain conversations, but I do want to ask you some stuff. First year at Prairie View. So I want to know, did you expect it to go how it went? And if you can redo it, do you think you would choose Prairie View again?
Definitely didn't expect how it went. I don't know. It was just. I mean, considering that I'm returning next year, I mean, I'm obviously grateful for the opportunity. But would I ever do it again? Probably not, knowing what I know now about PV. No disrespect to the school or anything. Great people, you meet amazing people, but...
What do you know now?
Just some things, man. Some things that I will not say because I don't want it to jeopardize...
Yes, jeopardize your...
Understand. We'll talk
but
about that off
it's
camera.
definitely an experience. And I do wonder how other D1s all over America are.
How they operate?
Yeah, I want to know the difference. It's very
Sure, understandable.
I want to know what were you gonna do? Like, let's say baseball didn't work out. Like, you didn't get that offer from Prairie View. Like, what was your? Were you gonna try and walk on somewhere else, or were you just gonna say screw it?
No, I was definitely gonna walk on somewhere. I knew I was gonna play baseball somewhere. I was thinking of walking on at Texas State or the Island or in Corpus Christi. But but if I wasn't doing baseball, I think I'd be doing track. Definitely.
Track. Which one do you enjoy doing more? Which one did you enjoy doing more in high school?
In high school?
Those are the only two that you did both sports at the same time.
I'd probably have to say track, to be honest, because track is just I don't know, it's an experience. It's a lot of fun. Track meets. I think I like track better because it's more of like an individual sport. So whereas like you don't have to rely on anyone but yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
did you have trouble relying on people in baseball in high school?
I mean,
or you just rather
yes
not?
and no. We had our ups, we had our downs, but like, I feel that high school baseball, not everyone was on the same page and had the same goals in mind. So I just knew track, and I had a goal in mind, and I knew that I was the only one to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides the relays were lots of fun too. But as you get to the area meet and the regional meet, the the competition gets a lot more tough. There's a lot more fast people, and what I can say is, some similarities between baseball and track, and how I said how people aren't on the same page. I guess some people weren't on the same page with track either. I guess people were okay with, making it to the area meet or the regional meet.
Satisfied.
Or qualified for the finals. And
well, y'all's class is the one that ended the streak, right?
Yeah, our
year.
class did end the district title streak. About 13 years, I assume.
Wow.
But to justify my case with that, I believe that we had no underclassmen help. So, like, whenever I was a freshman, I was a sophomore, our class was the one to help the upperclassmen.
With the juniors and seniors at that time.
Rack up points,
Yeah.
So, whenever time to come senior year, there was people who just didn't want to run track. They were just lazy. So, I mean, I knew going into that season, like, we might not get this district title, but that was the least of my concerns.
Was RJ mad?
Coach,
I know he was low-key upset.
Montalvo was upset. I'm pretty sure he was, but it's just whatever,
Yeah. So you played football, played baseball, you played basketball, you ran track. You played golf too. So like, I want from your perspective, like, how would you describe your athletic career? Like, it can be one word, it can be a sentence.
Shit. I don't know. I mean, I felt like I did pretty good. All right. I feel like my resume is, I guess, pretty stacked. I mean, I don't want to gas myself up, but because
Best to ever do it?
Greatest athlete to ever
I'd
walk the halls
probably
of
say
Hebbronville High School?
all around. Yeah, I probably am. I believe so. Because if you look at it all around, you don't have. I mean, I hate to talk about myself because I'm just not like that. But like, if you go all around,
It's tough to make a case against
it's
you.
yeah, it's tough to make because I want to say I was the MVP of the district my junior year on football or something like that. Basketball, I could have been if I was healthy. I probably could have been an MVP. I still got some accolades, whatever. Baseball, I was there. I was solid. And track, track was my thing. I felt like.
I was gonna ask, what healthy? Your senior year. What happened? Your knee, still?
Senior year?
Yeah.
No, he said junior year.
Junior year.
I just said junior year, but I was just saying like
okay,
basketball
I know what you're
in general.
Okay.
Since we're talking about football, or since we're talking a little bit about football, some people would say the reason that you started your freshman year from quarterback is because your dad, our dad, was the offensive coordinator. To those people, if anything, you say what?
I mean, I don't say anything at all. I mean, I was put where I was put, and we did what we did. I think despite that year, I think we started like 0-6 or whatever. But when district came around, we went 4-0, and then by district came, we won that. And district came, we won that. No, by district came, we won that. Then we went to the area round, and then we got smashed by Bowling. But
I wouldn't say smash. That game was okay.
It was okay for the
For
first
the first
half.
2 minutes.
But
no, for the first half. It was like 28-21 going into halftime or something.
What I
like
can
that.
say,
That's right.
what I can say is like not only on the offensive side I was a starter, but I was also a starter on the defensive side, which obviously Dad wasn't the defensive coordinator, but it was Montalvo. But yeah, I mean, I just let people talk and I just do what I do, and I don't know. People have been talking for.
Okay, how about
while
people
now.
were saying that like about you, and then that first year, your freshman year, y'all started. What'd you say, 0-4? I remember that 0-6.
0-6, somewhat.
So did that take like that hit you like a mental mountain? Did you think like, no, maybe these people are right, or I'm not fit to do this?
No, I really
Or
don't.
it was just like a trusted process. I think I can do this.
I really don't think it was like, oh, I'm not the guy for this. To be honest, I really don't remember. I don't remember any negative thoughts or anything during that year.
Do you remember any of your teammates not thinking you were the guy? Maybe not voicing it to you, but you just hear the talk around the locker room or something
maybe
like
a
that?
few, yeah. I want to say maybe a few, but I mean, I'm not gonna say. I don't know any names or whatever, but just a few.
A few?
Yeah. It's so funny, bro. I mean, what you laughing at over there?
Nothing. Think you're the most athletic Trevino brother?
Yeah, I'd probably say most athletic. Not gonna lie. I mean, hopefully Xander. I'm hoping Xander comes and just. I'm hoping Xander. Freaking Corbin, man.
Dude was fake crying the whole time, bro.
Nah, I doubt it.
Nah, he was crying.
He's like Xander.
Make sure you close the door, Corbin.
Attaboy.
Anyways, what I was saying. Yeah, I'm hoping Xander grows up and just obliterates all of us. Yeah.
Agreed. What was your favorite year of sports, would you say?
Damn. Shit.
I know you had some
Fuck.
good years. Not even just individual accolades, but just where you had the most fun.
I would say when I had the most fun was probably my sophomore year, but like the spring sports, like
Spring sports in
track,
general.
because we had like during track, my sophomore year. So we had like Dren, we had Emilio, we had Isaac, we had Jason that was making vlogs at the time. He still is. But like the road trips, we had Coach McGeehee that would always make it fun. Coach Isagide always makes it fun. It's just those guys are different. But not like this, not even like the events itself, but like the road trips and the talks that we would have in between races, under the bleachers and shit like that. So I would say like I enjoyed that most. But yeah, I just like.
Speaking of ECG, there was like some kind of controversy, right, where he couldn't go with you to the meet. Or,
yeah, there was
I'm not too sure about.
I mean, there was just some situation, some misunderstanding where he had gotten into some type of trouble. But I mean, I don't want to speak too much on that because I don't know.
But he was coaching you for that.
For my senior year, yeah.
For the hurdles.
Yeah, he coached me up until I want to say it was the area meet or something like that. But I'll say this because I'm already done with it. But like, he would give me workouts even whenever he was like not supposed to be coaching. He would give me workouts still. I have a paper actually at home. I kept that about doing hurdles and stuff like that. But yeah, even though he wasn't there, I would still talk to him on the phone. And
He's a gangster, dude.
Is he? I never really talked to him much.
I like him. He's
Cool guy.
I like him. He may get on your ass. You know, not gonna lie.
I knew him before he was.
Like that. It was funny.
A coach. But yeah, he's a cool dude.
You went to state 2 years, sophomore year, senior year. And your sophomore year, you actually said that was your favorite year just in general.
Yeah.
So was your state meet better your sophomore year, you believe, because you were younger, or your senior year because you placed a lot better and you went in 2 events, 300-meter hurdles and triple jump?
I'd definitely say my senior year because it was just knowing that this would be my last track meet ever.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a good feeling, and to be able to place, you know, among the best people in the state. Because my sophomore year, I got 8th place, I believe, out of 9.
In what event? Triple jump?
In triple jump. So, fast forward 2 years, I'm at state meet again. I end up getting 3rd place in triple jump, and I placed 5th in the hurdles. But, but yeah, I would say definitely my senior year because I went alone also. Like, usually you have an option to take people, but, like, I didn't really have I guess, good friends or whatever that I could take, so I just decided to go on my own, and I was happy with that.
You think about taking me?
No, you had already graduated.
Oh yeah,
that's
my
senior year.
That's right.
Did placing 8th, were you disappointed in that at the time, or were you just happy because you're at state your sophomore year?
I mean, I was definitely disappointed. Just, not get me wrong, but you know, I'd come a long way, and I just knew I had 2 more years left.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I mean, it's no big. I'm just gonna brush it off and just get ready for next year.
And would you say your sophomore year helped you whenever you got to state again your senior year? Or
oh yeah, definitely. I knew going in what to expect, how the runway was, what board I'm jumping off of, and how they measure it. They measure with the laser. It's really official there, and it also helped me with like preparation for like. So like the last podcast I were talking with Eric, how you get to warm up on the Texas Stadium football field, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew like the whole timing, like when I need to go warm up and stuff like that, what I need to do to prepare me for the event. So
it wasn't foreign to you. You were
it wasn't
you were
foreign.
very
I wasn't like starstruck, like oh my god, I'm here in Texas or whatever. I was
So after your sophomore year, when you went to state, was it state or bust for the next 2 years?
Oh yeah,
in your mind?
Definitely for triple jump, yes.
When did you pick up 300-meter hurdles?
I picked it up my junior year. I believe I probably could have went my junior year, but regionals I think I had hit a hurdle or something. But definitely if I had started since like junior high or whatever, I probably would have been sooner. Would have been there sooner.
Could you? Why do you think you were so good at the hurdles? Was it just because of your speed, just the talent that you were given of your speed, or did you actually have to work on jumping hurdles to make you advance to the state meet?
I mean, so I ran the 400 meter dash before, and I had some endurance, quite the endurance. So I was just, and it was. You can't hear me? Am I good now? Wonder if the mic's messed up. Anyways.
No, it's on.
It is.
We probably adjust it.
We can adjust it. That's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I would run the 400 meter dash. I had quite the endurance, so like I thought, you know, and it was pretty difficult to get to state in the 400 meter dash because there was a lot of people that were much faster, and I remember I was watching, I believe it was my junior year. No, it was my sophomore year. I was watching the 300 hurdles at regionals, and I was like, I'm sure I have the endurance to run and dominate the 300 hurdles. Because in my opinion, I really don't believe you don't need great technique to jump the hurdle rather than the 110s.
Uh-huh.
Because that's just a sprint. This is kind of like it's like a wider, longer race, right? So endurance plays a big part in it. So, what was the question again? I really don't know where the story's going. What?
The question was, was it just speed that you kind of relied on in the 300
okay,
meter
no,
hurdles?
it was definitely endurance. But once my first race of the 300 hurdles my junior year went, I knew that, like, oh fuck, like this is a fucking tough ass race, you know. I need to I don't know, I just needed to work on it. I needed reps, basically. I needed races to run, needed to get more workouts in. It was pretty good.
Also, on top of all of this, you were obviously valedictorian. And was being valedictorian difficult for you? And I'll ask you that question first.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it wasn't very difficult. I'm not calling my class stupid or anything, so
don't come for him.
Don't hold me on that.
What was your question?
Was being valedictorian difficult for him?
Oh.
But, yeah, it was pretty easy. I think what helped me was, like, the college classes online. That was really helping me. I got through those, like, easy. They were, I don't know, it's just...
So with it not being so difficult for you, did it mean anything to you, a lot to you?
It definitely meant a lot to me because I remember going into my freshman year, I was telling everyone, I'm telling my family, like, you know, I'm going to be a valedictorian. I remember Tristan always gets on my ass and shit like that about being it. And, I guess I was just smart.
You got a lot of hate from your classmates, right? Like, was there a stigma with being valedictorian?
Yeah.
Well, was there just a
or
stigma
was
with
something
being
else
Zach?
with you? Like,
yeah,
did you do something that triggered your classmates?
Or is it just the fact that you were...
What did you do, bro?
I didn't do anything. I just feel like I was...
Whose girl did you fuck?
Hold on, there's a fucking concert going on outside. Let me go cue on.
I didn't... I didn't think I did anything, to be honest. I think I was just being me,
You're
you know?
just doing you.
I feel like a lot of my class didn't like me because I was, quote-unquote, like, the good student or whatever. Like, all the teachers liked me. I was athletic. I was very smart. You know, I was on top of my class, and I just felt like people, you know, felt like some sort of jealousy to like that. But
What made you sense that?
because
You
I
felt they were jealous.
you could just tell, and sometimes people would just tell me shit like,
You
like,
just feel the room?
yeah. I remember one time in the boss's class.
You care to drop any names?
Nah, I'm not gonna drop any names. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever. But they know who they are. If they don't like me, they know who the fuck they are. You know. But I have nothing against them. It's whatever. I'm here and doing my own thing, and they're doing theirs. But
That's a real thing, bro. You can, like, when you sense the energy in the room.
you
Is
definitely you definitely
No, but there's actually a satellite in the that orbits the Earth that measures that. I swear to God, like, I'm not bullshitting. Like, that's what I heard. That's what I heard tomorrow. And that, like, there was like one particular day where like the energy was the highest, and it was like 10 minutes after the first plane crashed into the Twin Towers. I swear. Like, I don't know how it measures that, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you see that? What the fuck?
I saw it somewhere, dude.
What the
I
fuck?
you can Google it.
Is this
You can Google
allowed?
it. I didn't believe it, but
But,
yeah.
Back to what you were saying
Back to
about
Earth?
the boss. Yeah, back to...
You
just sensed...
Yeah, because there's things that I do and other students, I guess, would do something, they get in trouble, and I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it would go and kids would be like, oh, well, why doesn't Zach get in trouble? Blah blah. Like, you know, blame Zach on this, blame Zach on that. And I was like, literally, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm here. I'm
You know what that's
human
called?
like you, bro. Like, what the fuck?
It's called whataboutism. I learned that today.
whataboutism?
Whataboutism. It's like I did something bad, and then they just go, well, what about? It's called whataboutism.
The boss is scary, dude. But
Nah,
the boss is also dope.
The boss is cool.
No,
cool
the
as
boss
fuck.
was never that scary.
I
didn't think so.
I haven't talked to her in a while, but I would text her like to check up on her, like, hey ma'am, how's this year going, whatever, and she would text back, and I saw that text, and like somehow I guess I was just doing something on my phone one time, and like I just forgot, like, for a long ass time, and then I was fucking scrolling through my messages, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I didn't see this fucking text message, so I text her back, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm so sorry, like, I'm just seeing this, whatever. I'm like, how you doing again? It's like, like a whole semester goes by, and I send her the same shit, and then she gets back to me, and then I do the fucking shit again.
Forget to text her back?
I forget to text her back again this past second semester, and I haven't texted her since, you know, because it happened, it happened again, and I was like, fuck, dude, I feel bad, I don't want to text her again, but I see her, she passes by the house sometimes, I guess, going to her parents' house, and then she waves, she's cool.
Hopefully she's watching this.
Yeah, hopefully she watches this. I'll probably
the nicest thing
check
the
up
boss
on her
ever did for
soon.
me was, it was like, I had broke my nose, whenever I broke my nose, and I was scheduled to miss school for a long time. And she told me not to like worry about any work at all. Like she told me like go home, take care of yourself. Like, and she would give us work all the time, bro.
Yeah.
The boss would give us work for Christmas break.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think my senior year she was definitely more lenient with our class. I think I took like calculus or AP Cal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she was real lenient with the homework and that year. But all the other years it was like hard. But dang it, I was gonna say something that I had in my mind. My senior year, we gave her a gift, a necklace. I think it was a necklace pendant.
I think I bought her a snow globe one time.
I think she likes pineapple or something. So we got a little pineapple necklace with it was engraved in the back. It said like class of 19 or whatever. So.
I've never gotten her anything. I mean, just saying facts. Sorry. But back to, I don't want to touch up on sports too much more. But two more things that I have actually. Your senior year, you decided beginning of the year to not play football. What brought that decision, and also what brought the decision to come back and join as you did maybe 2 weeks after?
I just wanted to stay healthy for basketball and baseball, to be honest, and track definitely. Because every year I played football, I always got hurt. I was so fragile. So I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, I don't think I'm going to play this year. Like, I want to save my body. I want to rest up, you know. Maybe I'll excel in basketball, baseball, track. But I felt like me leaving, because I felt like I was the leader of the team. I felt like on the offensive side, I knew, you know, the offensive, like, I knew the offense. Like, I fucking knew it. Like, not to be, like, cocky.
I mean, you were there for 3 years.
Yeah,
so.
not to be cocky or anything.
You were the quarterback.
I knew all the schemes. I was quarterback. I knew what to do. I would tell people where to go, this and that. So, like, me leaving, I felt like a lot of people relied on me. So, like, I kind of felt bad. I felt like I had to be there, you know. I felt like it was selfish of me.
Do you remember this? And it contributes to the point you just made about you knowing the schemes and knowing everything. I remember because I would film the games. And you remember slapping Dale Bice on the back of the helmet because he was doing the wrong thing?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, he slapped him hard.
It was against George West. I remember that. I forgot. I think I was trying to call him emotion or something. And he didn't know his play or whatever, but I just kind of got him. I mean, it was kind of just the heat of the moment. It wasn't really.
You would get popped a lot too. I remember seeing you.
I would definitely get hit.
Like, got the shit rocked a lot?
I think your first year at the Fulio, I saw you get hit like hard.
Oh yeah, I got rocked twice in one play. It was on a punt or some shit, and I just got fucked. Yeah, I don't know.
And also on your senior year, you all got new facilities for baseball and they were working on the track that year, correct?
Yeah, we had a turf field for baseball, and the track was not made, so I didn't.
But it was in the process of being built.
It was
right?
in the process, but
you didn't run on it.
I never got to run or practice on a track.
Okay, I was gonna say, how was training in a different city on a different track and a different baseball field because of all that stuff being built? Did that kind of mess with you, or?
I definitely thought it was gonna mess with me pretty well, but we would go to Freer, which is like 40 miles down the road, and we would go have baseball practice and run a track workout like twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we would go like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we would run on the softball field. I think we went to the park like 1 or 2 times, and it sucked. I hated it. Well, the park at least. The softball field was built first, so I got to run on that, and it was an experience. I liked it kind of, but I would much rather be on a track here in Hebron. So I mean, it was okay, I guess.
Just to end like the sports topic, I'm sure like everyone knows your dad. You know, your dad talk. Like I'm convinced your dad is. I say this a lot of time, but God's nephew. You know, when he talks, he makes you want to run through a brick wall. But how do you think a person like your dad has contributed to you as an athlete or as a person? Like, how much do you think you credit him a lot? Like, obviously there was some stuff you did on your own, but like, I know your dad has been there for you.
Yeah, I credit him a lot. I credit him a whole lot. I mean, he always, tells me things to make me, want to work hard, and he always tells me if you want it, you got to work for it, and shit like that. And like, and like even today, I asked him. I was like, "What's up, Pops?" And he was like, "Your time." I mean, he always says that. So, but like, it basically means like, I mean, your time is fucking wasting here in this life, so you got to make the most of it and shit like that. So, it definitely played a part.
Freaking love your dad, man.
Definitely played a part in sports and shit like that. But also in life. Don't get me wrong. He's a hardworking man. So I guess it just rubbed off on me.
What? Close the door, Corbin. Okay, close the door. I don't know what he said. What did he say?
I think he said you need to move your car or something. Some shit.
If anything, Caden, you're gonna move it. But so what do you do now? What's your summer been like? I guess ever since this season has ended, have you kept on training with baseball? Have you been working out? What have you been doing?
I've been working out. Baseball wise, I hadn't swung a bat since our last practice back in, I think it was March. But I started up last week again. So I took some time off right there. I kind of treated it as like the end of the season. Well, it basically was the end of the season. So now I'm finally back up. I'm slowly starting to get back into it, and I think it's just a bunch of work from here until the fall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say something. Damn. Oh, with a lot of your former teammates now being cut from the Prairie View A&M baseball team, do you think it's going to be a lot different this year, your second year there at Prairie View?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot different because not only like in my opinion, I think there were some like good, hardworking baseball players such as yourself. You hard work, you outworked everyone, I guess. Well, not I guess, but you get what I'm saying. But not only on the baseball end, relationships were built during that season, during that short period of time or whatever. And I'm just gonna miss people like B. Will, Tracy, Rob, Demetrius, and whoever else I missed. I don't know. I can't really think of all the people that got cut or whatever, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be different.
Do you think you're gonna enjoy it?
I don't think so. I really don't think I will because a part of me would probably be a little bit upset at the fact that they're not there anymore, and like, so it's just, I guess it would just affect me in that way. I still have X, I still have DeMaurier, still have Jordan, still have Rob Goat,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of feel bad for these new people because like, part of me is gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I don't know. I wish we could have just restarted this year and not have this coronavirus here and shit like that. Just to let the year play out, kind of sucks.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah.
You have so this whole baseball thing. You have aspirations for the MLB, or you're just playing it out, have your vision pointing somewhere else?
That's a good question. The reason why I play baseball, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the sport, but like I'm not deeply in love with the sport. I play this sport because I'm good at it. And I feel like I have a good chance to maybe, play at the MLB one day. If I keep on working, I continue to improvise my workouts and just take it to the next level. But, that could be a goal because I'm there's really nothing else that I'm doing. I'm getting a degree in kinesiology. I'm not sure. I want to be a physical therapist, that's backup plan. But I would say, yeah, I guess the MLB could be a goal. But I don't know. If I had let's just put it this way. If it's the NFL, NBA, and the MLB or the Olympics, I'm going to the NBA. But let's be real here. I'm not fucking 6'5" with the fucking badass shot package and shit. This ain't 2K, you know. But yeah, I definitely go to the MLB.
I'm surprised you didn't say Olympics. You thought you had more fun in basketball than track?
I like playing basketball. I didn't have more fun because I was always fucking hurt during basketball season.
True.
But I definitely like to play I wish I had a fucking basketball court in my backyard and I just shoot hoops at night or some shit. Or go to KP or something.
Yeah.
But
KP's the spot. You have anything else like for question sports wise? Or you want to like patch up there with small talk for a little bit?
Oh, did you ever have a chip on your shoulder freshman year?
What do you mean?
Did you feel like you had to prove something to the doubters, I guess? Or did you never?
My freshman year, like going into my freshman year?
Freshman year, and any other year after that, but more. I mean,
I feel like after freshman year, I pretty much proved myself or whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone. I'm just doing me and just playing shit out. But I really don't pay attention to the outside noise. Haters gonna fucking hate. So I guess people what they say. It kind of sounds cringe or cliche, but it's it definitely did, right? But it's the truth.
Yeah.
People are always gonna hate. People are always gonna have something to say about you, but it's just best that you just block it out and just move on. So I really didn't have no chip on my shoulder.
Good to know.
Is that pretty much all you have with sports?
That's all I got. That.
Oh, okay.
I just want to apologize to the audience for all the interruptions.
Yeah.
It's because we have kids in here. There's fucking kittens in the corner running a daycare and nursery. And we just had a bunch of interruptions. But that's done with, I hope.
Yeah,
but we can small talk now.
Yeah, for sure. But,
we can bullshit now?
Yeah, we can bullshit.
Alright, bet. Cool.
No, yeah, your part's
I'm just
done.
You want to talk about that Neuralink?
Yeah, dude, I don't know if any of y'all have
Neuralink,
this Neuralink thing that
Elon Musk
is the founder of it, and it's just I was listening to it on Rogan, but it's like a
chip device.
It's like did he say an inch?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, I want to say it's like an inch in diameter. Well, I don't know if it's a square or a circle, but they'll open your head, and they'll drill a hole into your skull, and then they'll put this Neuralink device in it, and it's supposed to. Like if you have
Alzheimer's, I think it can cure Alzheimer's.
It can cure like Alzheimer's. If you have memory loss, it can like restore memory. If you have any,
this is legit.
This is real shit.
This is real shit.
Yeah, like they place it and like someone like branches out into your brain. Like,
they place
little
that
streams.
and they place like little wires, like 3 to 4 millimeter wires in there, and then like it can restore functionality in all of your limbs. So say that you're paralyzed from the waist down or from the neck down. But it can help
and
you
improve your vision, I believe too.
But like the person itself controls it, right? No one else is controlling that shit.
No. I mean,
well, the chip does because like it goes to where.
No, but
they control like when they want to.
Their own person can control, I guess. The chip
yeah. They're not like a fucking robot.
Yeah, no one's not controlling them.
Okay.
But Elon Musk said this thing
shit.
is hopefully in a person within a year.
And where did he say this at?
He said this on Rogan's podcast.
I also heard him say was that like the English language should be like abandoned in 5 years.
Yeah. He also said that he thinks
like imagine me like with those things for me to be able to communicate with across the table.
With that thing, I thought you just
no. But what he's saying is no talking. Just because there's
what is it?
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Right?
Is that there's so much room for human error? How like I can be talking to J Rant, and he can interpret something that I didn't mean, like just because of how I said it
or how I take it.
How there's just so much, so there'll be.
I was just thinking about like Nikki, the way Nikki fucking talks and say something.
Yeah. So like you'll just I don't know. It's very weird. That's kind of hard to believe, but I mean, so is that other thing. It's just very difficult with everything that he was saying, but I mean, it's very interesting, and I feel like shit. Who knows where we can be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, Just with all this
imagine being
technology.
able to communicate like that, though.
Like
I don't know if I would like that.
Okay, put it in a perspective like an education system. Like imagine Zach's in the corner over there, and Zach's valedictorian, and I don't know the answer to the test, and I communicate with Zach across the room. What's a answer number 69.
There's
Yeah.
there's always gonna be that one fucking dick ass teacher that's gonna be like, all right guys, go ahead and turn off y'all's
your
communications,
Neuralink.
whatever. Like,
But I mean, it's not.
Yeah,
like,
you can't
come on,
turn it
it's not a
off.
communication thing. I don't even.
no,
think
I'm just saying like just I'm calling it
Oh,
a
yeah,
device or whatever, you know.
Was it the Neuralink device that was doing that?
Yeah, the Neuralink.
So like basically, I can know what you're thinking. I know what the fuck you're saying.
I
Like
don't
that
know
little
if-
voice in your head. Like I know it, I can hear it.
Is it that? I don't know. If
I think
it's
so,
that.
If that's the case, I would think, you know, off topic, but I think a lot of guys
But because
would get curved by girls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
via thoughts.
yeah, you know, like fucking like. oh
But
my God,
I know
really don't
Elon
like
Musk
this
said
guy.
that. Like I'm
That's
pretty
just-
sure it was a Neuralink, but I know for a fact he said that.
No, he definitely said that, but I don't know if it's the same Neuralink device.
Maybe
I
it's
could be wrong.
Innovated.
Maybe it's just
Like
something else.
Like
But
there's probably Neuralink specifically for like the Alzheimer's or something like that, and then for shit like that.
I
How
don't-
recent was this show?
a week ago,
Oh,
last
okay.
Wednesday. I don't think
And how long is it?
2 hours.
Oof.
I watched it all.
Maybe I'll check.
I don't think I don't know if I'd enjoy that, to be honest. Just, I mean, it would be very cool just to have, but there's just something about like the human voice, you know, like talking, like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's just something very genuine about that I feel like you would lose if you're like, I
But
don't
that
even
could
know
be
if you're
very
hearing
beneficial.
voices.
Like there's two sides to it, obviously, like the two sides of the spectrum. But that could be very beneficial in like certain situations.
But like, imagine how expensive that shit's gonna be. That shit's gonna be.
Yeah.
I wonder how much.
Because the
And also,
surgery
is
I saw a
expensive.
comment, and it was like some dude. He said that he was paralyzed from his. I want to say he said his chest down, and he was commenting like, "How can I be like the first test subject on it?
Mhm.
Just because
Patient
I mean,
X.
yeah, he's like, I'm down for it. Like, what do I have to lose? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like, dude, he was just talking about it so confidently, and
Yeah. And I was
I
just
hope
like
that's something.
thinking that like imagine being patient X and like they just fuck up like. But for him, I like.
I mean, how much
there's
more
no-
can you
yeah,
fuck
there's nothing
up?
more for that
Unless
guy
they kill
to
you,
lose.
which is fucked.
Because
but-
if someone's paralyzed from there, it's paraplegic.
yeah,
Paraplegic.
or
But-
quad.
I mean, it's worth a shot, definitely. but-
Definitely worth a shot, because I mean, they can't get much worse than being paralyzed from.
But Elon Musk is
Just
doing the
now.
most, bro.
Yeah,
To being like the
I didn't know
CEO
much
of
him.
Tesla.
Yeah,
what he's
I
doing with
really
that.
I didn't know much of him.
How he
to be
wants to go to
honest.
Mars.
I didn't know how he was so just nonchalant. And
I just heard him in
asking
songs,
questions like this.
He talks like
Like-
that nonchalant.
Like
Just-
Rogan would ask him something, and he'd be like,
He'd process it and then like basic ass answer in like a calm ass voice.
"Yeah, well, just like that." Also, another thing that he did, he sold like, I forgot what the exact reason was, but he sold like every single one of his materialistic things. Like
Oh yeah.
his houses, he doesn't live in a house. He's renting out a spot. But like the only couple of things that he kept is Teslas. A couple of Teslas.
Like the newest version of a Tesla, or the Tesla that's.
I
I'm
don't
sure he
know.
kept the newest one. But did you see
No,
that?
no. I'm saying like the ones that he's coming up with. The
Like the
Tesla,
Roadster?
Is it the Tesla truck that they're coming
Yeah,
out
yeah.
with?
He's
Cybertruck?
coming out with a Cybertruck, but he's also coming out with a Tesla Roadster. I mean, I think it's pretty interesting. I wouldn't buy it. I'm not a big fan of those Teslas.
Did you see that he was like starting up production again for all the cars, and he was saying that if
Oh, and
anyone's
Cali?
gonna get arrested for it, I want it to be me.
He said, "Come get me." Right?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
About what?
He's opening his shit back up in
like
California.
production for his
Oh,
cars.
oh, okay.
He said, "If you want to come get me," which is I think is pretty interesting. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
dude's a
just-
character.
There's just some dudes that are just absolute dogs, you know. He's one. Dana White's one. There's a lot of fucking people out there. But yeah, that Neuralink's very
Did you see
interesting.
the way Mexico was checking temperature for coronavirus? So they were just checking people's temperature as they crossed the border.
Mm-mm.
They were doing it with a gun from outside the car,
How do you
like
do
with
that?
a laser. It was like a laser, and I guess they point at your fucking forehead or they point it somewhere.
And is it accurate?
Like a fever?
I don't think it's accurate at all.
like a thermometer type check temperature thing.
Yeah, like it checks if you have a fever or whatever, but like from a distance.
Yeah, I would.
Like
I mean,
I don't know if that's accurate at all. Like the guy is outside with the gun first of all, and these people are in an air conditioned vehicle.
mhm.
But,
Yeah, that's true. It is.
but leave it to fucking
air-conditioned.
Mexico.
Yeah, but I mean, with technology, I mean, it's hard to deny anything, but that just seems kind of. I would just need to look more up on it, type of thing.
What else you got for? You have anything else?
I don't, but I mean, we can just fucking
You're
chill.
bullshit about something. I think about death a lot, bro. To be honest with you. Like,
Death?
Like
yeah,
dying?
not like dying.
Like how to die?
No, not like how to die either, but like,
Like
I
what
trip
happens
out, bro.
after you
How
die?
like,
Like when the end's gonna come?
okay, like let's say I live to 85, right? Let's just say I live to 85. Like I
Good
trip
life.
out how my heart just pumps for 85 years, no hesitations, like no interruptions, like how that just happens,
I
or like
mean-
because anything can happen, like a brain aneurysm, like it just takes for one artery to get clogged,
It's the human body, bro.
Like,
I mean, you just gotta.
I just trip out of. Like,
I'm not.
You go that whole time without anything happening.
I mean, I just
But like the fact that anything can happen at any time.
yeah, I mean,
over time, your systems will just get weaker just because of age and just because of lack of
But
mobility.
like shit, like you can't control, like a brain aneurysm or something. Like you don't know that's coming. Like
Or
that
like-
happens randomly. I think. I don't know if there's any like pre-stages.
Like
that,
it can happen to just any healthy.
Yeah,
can it?
I think so. I think stress is like one thing that caused it, but like.
Yeah. I mean, I think meditation can help with that. Like stress. I mean, just trying to be very healthy, just in every part of your life. But like physically, mentally, emotionally, stuff like that. I don't find myself very stressed a lot of the time, if ever, and I just credit that to just my mindset on a lot of things. I just very, very laid back, I guess, and
It bugs me at night, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm like,
bugs you to a point.
no, I'm just like thinking the whole time.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Anyways, like speaking of death
I
and
don't
shit,
know, fucking-
would you take a bullet from your mom, Zach? Both of y'all?
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
The bullet was gonna kill you. It's going to your face.
Yeah.
Go in your
so
head.
can't die.
Would your mom let you take the bullet?
Probably
I mean,
not.
probably not, but
Would you
But
still do it?
I'd expect.
yeah.
I'd
I
expect
mean,
anybody,
you
bro.
wouldn't?
I got no empathy, bro.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
Wow.
That's just. I mean, that's a tough question because.
Like, be real, bro.
No. Listen.
Someone's gonna shoot you in the fucking face.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
come on,
you
dude.
just it's just instinct.
heat of the
I
moment.
think. But this is the
I
thing.
gotta let your mom die.
My mom
bro.
wouldn't let-
Fuck,
my
go
mom
back
wouldn't
to-
let me.
Would your
Okay.
mom be? I mean, it depends if you ask your mom. But would your mom rather be alive without you, or dead?
Dead.
I'm sure my mom would rather be dead.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't even.
Well,
let-
I don't know because we
let
have a
me.
lot of kids. Xander's still growing up. There's just a lot of situations. Like there's situations vary, but I mean that's a question you would have to ask him. But I feel like I would.
Yeah,
I'd like to say I
definitely
would. Now, when it comes to the point, like right now, I'm saying yes, I would. But you're just not doing it just because of for your
I don't
own
wanna
life. Fucked up.
Sorry, mom. I don't want to die, dude.
Nobody wants to die.
And my mom wouldn't let me anyway, bro. We can hop off that topic. But
What the fuck's she gonna do? She's gonna control the bullet or what?
no, like she'll say kill me instead.
No,
You
shit.
said-
I'm sure any other mom would.
Yeah, I'm sure anybody's gonna say that.
But like, I'm from the jump, bro. I'm telling her like, mom.
Take her, not me.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Not really.
Let me know, bro. Let me know in the comments. Would you take a bullet for your mom? I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna say yes. But where we at, Kayla? 47. That's cool.
That low key went by fast. Not gonna lie.
That was kind of fast. You got anything else to talk about? Zach, anything to bullshit about?
Nah, man. I'm upset. I'm upset at you.
I'm
Me?
upset.
Yeah, because
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
should have fucking went to bed early last night so we can get our
Oh,
workout
yeah.
in.
I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do it Wednesday on our off day. On
We
y'all's
can
off
miss
day.
the workout, man.
On y'all's
Missed
off day.
chest day, bro.
Miss chest today, bro. The best day.
Chest and triceps.
I'm gonna do it
Freaking
Wednesday.
pumping iron.
Okay,
son.
bro, but you're not doing it with us. There's a difference.
I don't really have much of a difference.
A
I went to bed
fucking
fucking
difference.
late. I went to
Slacking.
bed like at 5.
I don't know. Dude, I
Slacking.
went to bed early. I went to bed like at, I think before midnight.
Nah, I went to bed like at 2. I was up watching Money Heist. Nice show.
I'm not a big show
I'm
guy.
watching movies and shit.
I
I'm
mean,
not a big movie guy
No, yeah, I didn't want to get into Money Heist. I mean, I thought about it because I like doing I like doing heists on GTA.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this may be interesting. And one of the guys actually looks like fucking Trevor from GTA. Not even gonna lie, but it's a good show. I'm on season 3 or something like that.
What season you on for Criminal Minds?
Dude,
Five.
fuck Criminal
I think
Minds.
I'm about to get to 6.
Oh, so I don't want to spoil
Don't
it
tell
for
me,
anybody
don't
out
tell
there.
me.
Bro,
but-
that show's been out since fucking 2000.
yeah, true. If you haven't
bro.
seen it
I've never
now,
seen
fuck
it.
you. No, I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you're already about to hit. You're about to hit season 6, correct? That's what you said.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the last thing that happened. I can't go off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm about to get to season 6.
You know who the Reaper is?
Yeah, they already passed that.
Dude.
Yeah.
That shit.
Oh, you know what? The
Did you
last thing I
cry
saw?
or no?
The last thing I saw? Yeah, dude, it was fucking.
You cried?
Yeah, I felt bad for Hotch. Anyways, the last thing that I saw was, and I seen this episode somewhere else. I think I saw it at your house. The one with the old lady where she was kidnapping little girls and they kept them at the bottom of the basement. and she was cremating him, bro.
Trying to think.
At the very end, the guy
There's a lot
shoots
of
her.
episodes.
That's
little boy
just
shoots
too
her.
long of a show for me. 15 season with like 20 plus episodes in each season.
Nah,
Like
that's dope, dude. I
that's
like
just
it.
excessive, bro.
Fuck
I'm
no.
honest, like, 'cause
I
it
would
keeps you occupied.
I would much rather
You don't get bummed when the show ends.
watch the fucking
Dude.
I would much rather watch
I'd rather
the
watch
Marvel
Endgame.
saga.
The who?
The Marvel
Marvel
saga.
saga.
Like all 22 movies, or I think it's 22. I would rather watch all of those than fucking watch Criminal Minds.
The Marvel saga. What the fuck is that?
The Marvel saga,
Bitch, the
bro. Like the
movies,
fucking
all of
movies,
them.
Iron
The Marvel.
Mans, the Thors, Captain
dude,
America.
I thought you were saying Marble.
Just watched Sonic.
I thought you were saying Marble, bro.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic in real life.
Oh, you talking about
I
that?
would watch that.
You talking about that Sonic movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, I
I
saw it.
would rather watch that at the middle of the night. Even like at 3 a.m.
Nice, Corbin.
That's
Corbin.
still devil time.
You're going off too much.
All right, bro.
too far. Yeah, I thought you were saying something else.
Yeah, definitely Marvel. Yeah,
Nah, Criminal Minds is it.
Dude.
I think. I mean, my mom
It's
put
just
me on.
like-
Shout out, mom.
it's like you already know what's gonna happen. You know,
You don't know what's gonna happen with Criminal Minds.
But
You already know
like,
what's
you know-
gonna
you
happen
know
in the
that- you know-
Marvel.
nobody
except
knew
for
fucking-
one movie. Except for one
No,
movie,
bro,
the good
but what
guy's
I-
gonna win.
Dude, what I'm saying is, bro, it's like
It's just how
Any
he's
other-
gonna win.
Yeah, we know they're gonna solve the case.
any other cop show.
But it's
but
how
it's,
they
it's how
solve
they
the
do
case.
it, bro. It's how they do
And
it.
sometimes they don't.
It's whatever, bro.
With the Reaper, they didn't always
Oh,
solve
yeah,
the case.
but they solved it eventually.
Okay, it's the same thing with Marvel.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
nobody knew fucking Thanos was gonna win. Come on now.
Nobody knew the Reaper was gonna fucking kill Hotch's wife.
Who the fuck is the Reaper?
Yeah, you ruined it. You ruined it, bro. For people that are watching the goddamn
Nobody
show.
watches Criminal Minds, man.
Nah, man, it's definitely fucking Marvel over everything.
Whatever, bro. DC rules.
Oh my god, don't even get me started with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I used to I fucked with DC. I still do. I have a fucking Wonder Woman bottle shaker, but Marvel's just outdoing them.
Nah, but with The Rock coming to DC, I hope that one's good just because I fuck with The Rock.
Is it a DC movie? It's called, what is it called? The Black Adam or something like that?
Some shit like that, but I bet you he's gonna be swole
Is
for
it?
that thing.
Is it a fucking?
I mean, he's already swole, but I think he's gonna come back swole as shit. Hey, when do you think this coronavirus ends?
Another year.
dude, I
A
hope.
whole year?
Uh-huh.
You don't think spring sports happen next year?
I hope.
Nah, it's gonna
I fucking
happen.
hope. The coronavirus fucking goes away. I want to go back to fucking
School?
No, it's like I want to go back to PV, to my apartment. You know, I want to.
I kind of want
You
to do
can
that.
I
go
kind of
back.
want to live on my own. I don't have money right now. You know, I need that fucking financial aid. You know what I'm
I
saying?
need that financial aid, man.
Need that check. I need that fucking check from PV, the CARES Act, bro. You fucking hit me up on that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the coronavirus is gonna be a while. Still be around.
I'm low
for a
key
good while.
scared, dude, that it's just gonna last like 3
Like,
years.
I haven't
type
lost hope
shit.
that they're like. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a vaccine
I saw
eventually.
on Bleacher Report that I think the California governor. I told Zay about this. I think you were there.
yeah, about them opening up for spring sports.
for sporting events.
For sporting events.
and show that.
I heard that,
but
they
with no fans. So
I heard that they found it was like a phase 2 case that it helped. Like they tested, I think it's some vaccine that they tested, but they're on phase 2 of it, and it helped cure. But it was like young people that. So I mean, they're more likely already gonna be cured. So they're
You know
gonna
what I
keep
heard?
on with that. And
I saw
but
fucking
phase 3
Like
doesn't
people
start
with
till
like strong immune
July.
systems.
Yeah, phase 3 doesn't start till July.
I mean, I don't know how
May.
I don't know how true this is, but I saw Danny Duncan tweet it. Shout out Danny Duncan, Virginia rocks. Anyways, but I saw him fucking tweet. He said, "How does it go? Say the average death for the coronavirus.
The average age of somebody that died
Yeah.
from the coronavirus is higher than the average
flu?
age of death.
Oh, death.
That's wild, right?
Basi-
I mean, it's just saying
basically
that
saying like,
people that are dying are old.
yeah, like
They talked
very old
about
people.
that on Rogan and on Rogan's podcast as well.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people could die from this fucking
So we still have curfew or not?
virus.
Like I just fucking went
I
off
think
topic,
so.
but
I
we have
don't
curfew because
know.
of the coronavirus.
I don't know, bro.
TRP said they're gonna lift it.
When?
But I can never listen to TRP, bro.
No,
Because
you
every
can't
time
listen to
TRP
TRP, bro.
every time TRP tells me something, bro, I tell him TRP, who's your source? Because this dude believes anything you tell him.
Holly Jr.
Oh, I heard it at work. Customer was telling me.
I know, man. Freaking customer.
I don't know. I mean, I hope it.
I don't see the point of curfew, bro.
Hope
To be
he's
honest
right,
with you.
you know,
Like,
I-
there's nowhere to go in heaven
I-
but fucking stripes.
Yeah, I don't fucking see a point in curfew either. It's
Like,
like
there's so many loopholes into the curfew.
fucking.
If
They put the curfew on us and the police got it. You know.
Yeah, the police did get it.
Hey, if you were living in San Antonio, would you go to the gym today?
No, fuck no.
I wouldn't.
Because people are still
You
dirty.
don't trust that shit?
I wouldn't either.
People are still
Why
dirty,
the fuck
bro.
would you go? I mean,
I think I would.
maybe like your local apartment. Fucking.
If I'm living by myself, I think I'm going.
Think about all the people who like possibly have the virus, or like they know they have it and not saying shit, and they don't give a fuck about the rest of people.
I think they're gonna stay in. I'm banking
You
on them to
think?
stay in, but I mean, if it's just me, like if I'm living by myself, like I don't have
I wouldn't go to the first.
a baby brother around me, I'm going. I mean,
I'd wait a little bit just because too. It's the first day. Everyone's gonna go. Everyone's gonna go.
okay, a
It's
week
gonna-
from
it's
now.
gonna be packed.
A
So,
week
like,
from now.
Yeah, but
So,
I'd take extra like hygiene.
say you're
Care of
living.
my
Say
hygiene.
you're living on your own, and you want to go to the gym, and this coronavirus lasts till fucking whenever. You can never come back home because
Why not?
you'll put your fucking family members at risk.
Not if I don't have the coronavirus. Not if I get tested before I come back home.
No, how would you even fucking know? Like, there's sometimes
I just said I get tested.
Nah, dude. Nah.
You know I'm right
Some
when I say I got
bullshit.
tested. I'm not just gonna come back
I was
without
hoping it was gonna get a little heated.
because you can definitely be asymptomatic. But I mean, I would get tested before I would come home, knowing that I've been exposed to.
What happens if
a lot of the
what happens
outside.
if it's an emergency? You know, are you gonna get tested then?
What kind of emergency are we
like
saying?
suddenly, bro? Like
Like someone's getting married type shit?
no. Like just like any type of emergency where it's like, hey Zay, we need you here tomorrow.
I'm going.
So you're gonna fucking put your family members at risk. You're gonna put me at risk, huh? You're gonna put Xander at risk? You gonna do that, bro? Just because you want to go lift at Gold's Gym? and
Not
touch
that
your
kind of
pretty
gym,
little
bro.
weights?
MMA. That's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
look at me, bro. You're talking to him.
No, I said MMA. I looked at you.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't risk it.
just because.
Especially the first fucking day. Why would you risk it the first day? Texas, the state of Texas,
okay, maybe not the first day.
for 5 days in a row, the state of Texas had like 1,000 cases each day. I mean, I don't know if that's like entirely true. I'm pretty sure that's what Dad said, but you know, just based off what he said. But
Are people still dying?
I don't know.
Yeah,
think so,
people are
right?
still dying.
I don't know.
I know like it's not as high as it first was, and like that's a good thing. But like unfortunately, people are still dying every day.
Fucking Trump,
Like
man.
it's not getting better and it's not getting worse, but unfortunately, people are still dying every fucking day.
I just have a different point of view on it that I guess I need to just study more just before I come out and say some stuff. I just have a different point of view on it a little bit.
Yeah, I
I
definitely.
mean, nothing very major, but nah, it's a little major, but
So y'all plan to go back to Prairie View?
yeah,
That's
for
the
sure.
plan. If face to face, that's the plan.
Yeah, face-to-face
Oh, yeah,
classes. I'm
okay, yeah,
going.
definitely. You're not gonna fucking commute. I would hate to commute, bro.
No, if we
Why
were to
the
stay
fuck-
here, we
yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah.
No, like if we were to stay here,
That's
we
because-
wouldn't commute. We would just email and say, "Hey, bro, we're not going back to class."
Yeah, but I'm saying like if I commute,
No.
I would never commute.
If we would stay here, the classes would be online. Like,
Yeah,
if it's face to face, we're going. That's
Yeah.
like, that's that. You know.
but I would never commute, bro. I don't care if I'm an hour away from Kingsville.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wanna
to do
commute
that.
either.
Getting up every morning earlier than you have to.
I just
I
would.
forgot
to take a
Stabs
shower
used to
and
do
then
that.
to take a shower and then go.
I just
Fuck that.
I wouldn't want to commute because I would
crashed
just
on purpose,
I would
bro.
want to
I don't give a
live
fuck.
on my own.
Yeah, I really like living on my own, even though it's boring a lot of the time. I mean, it's not boring to me, but I mean, from an outsider's point of view,
It gets kind of
probably
boring. Not gonna lie.
I do the same thing I do in Prairie View that I do here, and
But
I
it's like
perfectly
Yeah, I
enjoy
don't do
it.
anything.
it's like if
fucking
I want to
do
go
it.
out, I can go out. You know, to as long as I want. Do whatever I want. You know, it's just shit like
now
that.
I do what
you
I
know.
want. Now I do what I want.
Yeah, when I went, y'all went to the party, and this is like just speaks for my that I like to stay inside. I didn't go at all. Remember, I fell asleep.
Yeah, dude,
I
regret going to that shit.
I forgot what
That thing was hot.
what party was it?
That was the day-
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I know what it was.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we
know
can't talk
something
about
about
it.
that. Was that?
No, but that shit was hot, J-Ran, and I was in fucking
I forgot.
jeans,
I didn't know
man.
that was like early fucking.
That was
in the fall.
That was when I went alone.
Yeah.
Did you go for the Ryan Garcia fight? Was that
yeah,
the time?
we went for the Ryan Garcia fight. It got
And
canceled.
it got canceled? Yeah, that sucks.
What a party! I mean, it wasn't like what a party,
Nah,
but
it
you know,
was shit. Remember the
one experience.
different fraternities?
you
Like,
know.
oh, people were barking and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was kind of live. But what do we at, Caitlin? 59? Is that what I see?
59.
Want to wrap it up?
Y'all want to wrap it up or what? I mean,
I
don't
can wrap
mind,
it
man.
up, bro.
I mean, hopefully we could do this again.
Yeah, for sure. We're
Boys
definitely
only.
gonna have you on as just a boys only. I mean, the beginning part of this podcast was kind of just getting to know Zach, a bunch of answers from him. But in the future, we're definitely gonna have him on just for a boys kind of talk, you know. But Where can they find you on Twitter, Zach? Instagram?
Twitter, Instagram. You can find me at Zach Trev with 2 V's. So that's ZACHTREVV. Snapchat, Zach Trev, but only 1 V.
I didn't ask for
You
the
gotta-
Snapchat, but
So that's about it.
What about an OnlyFans? You got one of those?
Nah, I ain't got no OnlyFans. I mean, I heard it makes money, right, KT? Shit.
Well, speaking of that, girls ever send you their OnlyFans? Like they plug it?
Nah.
Like they don't send you their shit, but they just plug it.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
They do that shit a lot, dude. I hate that shit. I get a Snapchat
They're
from my
trying to
own
make
girl.
their money, bro.
I respond all the time. Just buy mine first, and they never respond.
Trying to make money, bro. You know.
But
shit
yeah, we can end
happens.
it there.
But yeah, we'll wrap it up. We enjoy. Fuck, I fucked that one up. But
Just end it, bro.
we hope you enjoyed. This is episode 3. We'll have episode 4 out. Hopefully in the next couple of days. But I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.